guys? I'm here today with a live reaction to JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, episode 11, yo, and I'm super late with this episode. Oh my gosh, I'm like 4 days late. I really wanted to watch this, guys, but you know, just like what was going on, you know, I wasn't feeling well, and then things also came along with like work and all of that, so I didn't, you know, I couldn't get the chance to react on Friday and all that good stuff. So I'm so sorry for that, but yo, we're back. You know, it's crazy because everyone's been telling me, like, yo, Ken, JoJo, man, JoJo, a lot of greatness has happened, and of course I want to see NARANCHA's journey and see what he's going on with, and you know, who is he fighting again? I know how to spell his name, but I don't know how to pronounce it. Is it Formaggio? Is that how you pronounce it? Maybe I butchered it. I'm sorry, but yeah, let's jump right into this, yo. Enough talk. Then he freaking got big, yo. Lucky, man. He was lucky. Nope. You know what I'm wondering? Can NARANCHA ride Aerosmith at this height? That would be cool. Honestly, all he has to do is step on you, NARANCHA. That's all he has to do. If he finds me, he'll tell everything. Exactly. Yo, the sidewalk's like a journey for him. Look, everything is a problem. What? Like, what? It's him. Oh, I thought that was just like a random person. Look, yo. Oh my gosh, yo. I don't even... Kill me. No. My friends are? Yo, we not gonna say nothing, man. And is a Leo. Is that his mom? Oh, she's sick. Yo, all these guys got SAG pass, man. Yo, you're not gonna talk to your son after the mom dies. What's wrong with his dad? You shithead. You see? What's wrong with him? Yo, you know, it sucks that we all had to go through, you know, the characters, of course, had to all go through these sad paths and all that. Not even paths, sad paths, losing parents, you know, mothers that weren't treating them properly, talking more about Giorno here. And, you know, of course, like, with Bruno, oh man, like, this is insane. I mean, actually, we didn't get to see Bruno. What I'm talking about is not Bruno. You know, Bruno probably has the saddest life of all, if we think about it. Huh, I can't wait to see that. But with, you know, like, Abakio, with, like, the law, how he was, you know, he was enforcing the law, but it did him wrong. It's crazy, honestly. Like, I'm really thinking about it, and I'm like, wow, all these guys went through sad past. Fighting gold! Misters, like, it was, you know, it wasn't too bad with Misters. Like, Misters, I'll say it's, like, the best out of all. Like, you know, he didn't get in, like, it wasn't too sad. Like, he had, like, kinda alright, you know what I mean? He freaking dodged, like, 12 bullets and killed the guys. You know what I mean? You're pretty lucky. You're pretty lucky, mister. But, man... Fighting gold! And I just started thinking about it. I don't think it's possible for Narancha to ride Aerosmith. Since at his normal height, Aerosmith is like small, you know what I mean? So it's probably shrinking with his size, if you get what I'm saying. Look at that. Look at Narancha living a terrible lifestyle. At least he cares to an extent. He's telling him, you should be at school. Yo, Naruto actually looks cool. He actually looks cool with the blonde hair. Wait. What? Are they like, do they think Narancia is the Anarchy? Wait a minute. But how can you make that type of mistake? You can't make that mistake though. They're two different. I mean, they probably seen the hair, just the hair. They didn't see the face good. And he's probably the only one in this vicinity with the blonde hair. What? Yo, this bro! Yo, Narancia beat his ass, man! I went to jail for you, man! That's how... Yo, that's how it is? Okay, you see, this is why you can't do good stuff for people. We didn't even want to do it for him, honestly. Oh my gosh. And his father is a shithead. Fugo! Yo, this is like, guys, this is sad, man. Like, cause I'm like, yo, these guys are 15. They're so young, yo. Yo, it's like, you feel like crying, man, cause it's so beautiful. Now it makes sense why Narancia isn't as well as in school. He didn't go to school, man. No wonder he doesn't know multiplication and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, because he didn't go to school. Narancia, you're special, man. That's how it happened. Yo, that's so beautiful. What the heck, man? I mean, of course it's sad, but like just seeing how, you know, Bruno, man. Ah. You gotta respect him. How he just cares for these guys. He, not even us. He cares for everyone. He's a good guy. He won't kill NARANCHA because he needs him to talk. They just care about the money, man. That's true. She should have one. I never thought about it like that. Yo! We still have Aerosmith! So he can't get away with that like that. Oh wow. Look! Grabbed him? Wow. Look at how tiny the NARANCHA is in that bottle. Oh wow. Yo! He's freaking fighting a spider, man! Wow, look at that! We can't let him bite us! Oh, he beat us! And now he's doing exactly what he said? No, I'm not gonna tell you now. Look at the situation I'm in. If I speak, like, you could just leave me here, the spider will kill me. Don't tell me that's the map, yo. No! No way! No freaking way, yo! No, that did not just happen. Please, I hope NARANCHA planned that. Like, there's no way. But that's That's the map Narancha was using, yo. Narancha has a plan. I believe it. I believe in him. So is he saying you have a lot of carbon dioxide on you? He's gonna blow him up? Yo, I'm surprised he didn't break the glass, like the bottle getting out of it. Wait. Oh, yo, you know I gotta give respect. He's smart, man. He's smart. Cause the radar's gonna be messed up. He's right there on the curb. Narancha, he's on the curb. If I could tell him. Look. Oh, just make that thing. This place is gonna be a war zone. You're gonna die, man, eventually. Look at the fire, yo, with the purple color to it. It looks badass. Looking for Maggio's face. Narancha, you got this, bro? Look at him, man. No way! Narancha's about to come right now? With nothing? They're gonna be like, shit, where's the stuff? Oh, Narancha's already here? They were talking to him? Come on, it's not Narancha's fault that they targeted him. Exactly. Come on, guys. Abakio, why did you grab Giorno's chin like that, man? Look. What's the message? Look. Look at that. That's a good idea, helicopter. Oh, next episode. Bro. Yo. Next episode's gonna be badass. I can see something going on there. So the team we're fighting right now, like that for Mangio's in, is called La Squadra, right? That's what you guys pronounce it as, La Squadra. You know, for Mangio, I have to give him respect. Like, he's strong. He's like, he knew how to use his abilities and whatnot. And it just makes you think, like, what about the other guys, yo? Like, how strong are they? You know, I know, like one of them that really interested me was the one with the red eyes. I believe his name was Nero, something like that, with the red eyes. He looked cool. And of course there was more that interested me, but I don't remember their names. I just remember one name for Mangio and Nero. Those are the only two I remember. You know, the two people right there, those are the only two I remember. And I only remember for Mangio due to the fact that he's fighting Narancia, and it's like, how could you forget him? You know what I mean? He's fighting Narancia, yo, and this is one of the best battles. Alright, I'm not gonna say like the super honestly, I'm thinking now, could we say that this is the best battle so far? I gotta think back, because we did have Bruno and Giorno, but I don't know, I wouldn't really count Bruno. Bruno and Giorno was pretty good. Then we have, of course, Abakio and, you know, and then we have Mr. I don't know, I think this fight was really good, because I feel like, you know, the whole thing with Narancia, like, I know we all love Narancia and respect him. I feel like Narancia is kind of an underdog kind of thing. And I feel like that's what really got this mission for me. Like you know, Narancia doing his thing. Because it's like, people look at Narancia and they're like, can he handle this? Can he do this? And you know, we also got like his flashback with it. So, like, the flashback really emphasized everything, and then, you know, Narancia, how he just quickly thought of what he can do, carbon dioxide and whatnot, and how, you know, it comes from, you know, cars and all of that, and he used that to create an explosion which affected Mangio, and how he just managed to pull through, because, you know, people, they don't look at Narancia as like the brightest and whatnot, and he managed to show us how bright he is and do his thing. You know, this whole time I was rooting for him, even though at times it looked like, oh my gosh, can he pull it off? He's in this shit with the spider. Is the spider gonna kill him and all that? But you know, I had faith in him. I knew he can pull it off, and just seeing that he did, it makes me happy. This was a really good battle, honestly. And for Majio, like the thing I like about him as well, he was a good, you know, enemy. Like it wasn't like he was a pushover or anything of that sort. He was a really good enemy. Like he was strong and he was always thinking in his ability. It was freaking tricky. Cause like, you know, like, I mean, it wasn't too tricky once you understood that he shrinks you and he can, you know, change size and whatnot. Little feet, he can get big, he can get small. And once he gets, you know, of course it makes sense. Like if you're little and, you know, something attacks you, you'll get more damage, but if you get bigger, it doesn't affect you as much, you know what I mean? His stand wasn't like crazy or anything like that, but just like how he used it, he was smart. He's smart. He knew how to use his stand and how to make it effective. And you know, Narancia had a battle of his life right here. And you know what I'm assuming is gonna happen for the next episode? I think what's gonna happen is it's gonna be the 3 battle, like a 3-way battle kind of thing. Cause I think La Squadra has enough members to do like, you know, this type of battle where it's, you know, Giorno, Abacchio, Fugo. It was Fugo, right? Giorno, Abacchio, Fugo versus the three members, and then we have, you know, the one saving the house, you know, watching Trish and whatnot. And you know, that is a good point that they brought up with finding out the boss by Trish. I didn't think about it like that because, you know, it's funny that I didn't think about it like that because you would expect to think about that since how do we know Giorno is Dio's son? Of course, it's been, you know, told to us, but if you look at, you know, Giorno's stand, his stand kind of is like Dio to an extent, the golden color and whatnot. It's honestly, it gives you Zawardo vibes. So, you know, like, I'm surprised I didn't even think about it like that. So yeah, if we do know Trish's, you know, stand, it could make it easy to find the boss out and whatnot. But then again, it's like, how are you gonna see the boss's stand kind of thing? You know what I mean? Like, it's still, you know, it's a good idea, but it's not the best. You know what I mean? But like, that's what I mean. Like, it's a good idea in the fact that, okay, we know how her stand looks, and of course, obviously her father is gonna have a stand like along those lines kind of thing. But then again, it's like, now how will we see her father stand? You know what I mean? So it's like, it gets fishy at that point. But yeah, that was a pretty good idea. I didn't really think about it like that. That's awesome, yo. That's freaking awesome. Oh my gosh, man, this episode, you guys were right. This was a good episode because I was seeing a lot of comments. Everyone like, this episode's great, this episode's amazing, and I feel like this episode, I don't know, man. It's like every time you watch these episodes with part 5, it's like, it's so hard to pick the best episode. I feel like I should wait till I finish before I even decide because every episode is legendary. It's like next level. It's so amazing. It's like, wow. David production, man. You know what I mean? Like every episode, they're killing it. They're doing their thing. You know, you watch the Mr. episode, you're like, oh my gosh, amazing episode. Honestly, I feel like this episode really hit the feels. I mean, it's between Abacchio and of course NARANCHA for me. Like both their episodes are emotional because, like, you know, NARANCHA, we have to look at it like this. I mean, I feel like, I don't know. I feel NARANCHA's is a bit more emotional, like sad, due to the fact, like, let's look at it like this, right? His mom passed away. After his mom passed away, his dad just distanced himself. He didn't care for his son and all of that. Then NARANCHA makes friends. He had this person he looked up to that was like his brother figure, you know what I mean? And then this guy tells NARANCHA, you should dye your hair blonde. And then NARANCHA does it because he looks up to this guy. He dyes his hair blonde. And because he dyes his hair blonde, the guy disappears. You know what I was thinking actually? I was thinking he died and I was like, oh my gosh, this is gonna affect NARANCHA badly. But no, the guy ends up turning out to be a douchebag and he didn't freaking die or anything, which he should have. No, I'm just kidding. He shouldn't have died. But like, he doesn't die and he just left town. So he doesn't, what's it called? Like, so NARANCHA can be a suspect for, you know, his crimes, and NARANCHA can take the blame and go to jail for a year. Then when NARANCHA comes back, they all leave him, and they're like, oh, he's gonna get an eye disease and whatnot. And he starts thinking he's gonna die just like his mother, and you know, he's hopeless. He's hopeless with life, and he's just eating out of the trash. He's not going to school. And like I said, it goes to show you why NARANCHA isn't like the brightest. He didn't go to school, you know what I mean? Oh man, like, you know, when you look at this episode, you feel bad because he's 15. He was 15, yo. And then of course Fugo sees NARANCHA and brings him to Bruno, and Bruno takes care of him and he cares for NARANCHA. He shows NARANCHA, yo, like he's mad at him, but he's not mad at him like, you know, hatred kind of mad at him, but he's mad at him with love. It's love. You can see love when he's mad at him, you know what I mean? Like he's concerned, he cares. Man, this was an amazing episode. Honestly, very great episode. Thank you so much for waiting, guys, if you waited. And thank you so much for watching, if you're watching with me, guys. I'm so sorry for the late video. I plan not to make this one late for this week or anything like that. But guys, I just want to say, I'm working more hours since I don't have school. So I hope I don't work on Friday. I don't think I work on Friday. I don't know yet. But if I work on Friday, these videos will probably come out later. Not like a couple days like how this happened. I just wasn't feeling good. But like, because my boss, like, they put me from like 7 to 5, you know what I mean? So 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. And usually when I had school on Friday, I left a bit early, like I left at like 2, and whatnot, and I would just come home because I finished all my assignments like before I went to class, so I could come and watch JoJo. But with work, I really can't do that, you know what I mean? So I have to stay till the 5-ish, so I just want to let you guys know that just in case, But yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you made it to the end, you're amazing, yo. Peace out.